What is up, guys? Randomodium here. I was hoping that I wasn't going to have to make this video, but I really have to bite the bullet. And the fact of the matter is that I am incredibly busy. There are so many things going on in my personal life that I can barely keep up with them. And I've already sacrificed a lot, but it hasn't been enough, and I don't have time to do these weekly videos. So there will not be a week 7 detailed video, and there will also not be a week 8 or a week 9 video, just because of all the travel that I'm having to do and all the job searching I have to do. And I'm actually going to be in Europe for a couple weeks, so I have no idea how reliable my internet connection will be. So unfortunately, this is the last video that I'm going to be doing for the spring split. I will be back for the summer split, and things should be settled by then. So I should be back to doing my normal weekly videos for the summer split. I'll be doing the fantasy leagues again for the summer split. And I definitely apologize to you guys for not being able to keep doing these weekly videos at the end of the spring split. But I feel like it would be disingenuous of me to put up these weekly videos when I really don't have the time to do the proper analysis, because I know that you guys trust my opinion. You watch these videos because of my opinion. You watch these videos because I take a lot of time to actually really think about what's going to be the best outcome. And if I can't put in that time, if I can't give you that high quality product, then I don't want to try and sell you guys some snake oil. So the real reason why I'm not putting out these videos is I'm not going to put out something half-assed and just expect to get your views and get your likes for it. I definitely respect you guys a lot more than that, and I think it's better for me to just be honest with you guys and let you know that I do not have the time to make these videos or to put in the amount of time I need to put in to actually make these videos good. So what I have done for you guys is this is just a very rough template of the remainder of the season, all the different matches that are going to occur, and how I feel about every team as far as like their chances. So you guys can look at all the different teams. If the matchup is in purple, then that means I think that the team that's on the left has a really strong chance of winning. So for example, TSM is playing Envy in week 7, and I think TSM has a strong chance at beating Envy. And likewise, I think Cloud9 has a strong chance of beating Team Liquid in week 7. If it's in green, that means I think the team has a moderate chance to win the match. So I think TSM has a moderate chance to beat Immortals in week 7. If it is in blue, that means I think that it is an even match. It's going to be kind of a coin flip scenario. Most likely we'll go to 3 games and possibly be an upset. For example, I think that the Cloud9 versus CLG match in week 7 will be a coin flip, could potentially go to 3 games, and CLG might be able to upset Cloud9. If it's in red, that means I think the team has a moderate chance to lose the match. So for example, I think that Phoenix 1 has a moderate chance to lose their match against FlyQuest this week. And if it's in yellow, that means that I think there is a strong chance that the team is going to lose. So for example, I think both Envy and Team Liquid have a very strong chance to lose their matches against TSM and Cloud9 respectively this week. So that kind of just lays out the rest of the season. I've got the records, the current records for all of the teams. I've broken down how many matchups of each type the teams have. So strong win, moderate win, even, moderate loss, and strong loss. And then from there, I'm able to extrapolate what the statistically is the most probable record for the team at the end of the split. And from there, I can determine who is most likely to be going into the playoffs. So right now, I have TSM and Cloud9 are going to basically be tied at 16-2 at the end of the split. I'm pretty sure the TSM has the advantage. I think it's tied in the head-to-head, but then it's the issue of the It next goes to who has the highest win percentage as far as the games are concerned. So which team went to less best of threes. And I think TSM has the advantage. I'm not positive. Cloud9 actually might have the advantage. But TSM and Cloud9 will go 1 and 2. Not sure if it's going to necessarily be in that order, though. FlyQuest looks like it's pretty solidly going to wind up in third place, most likely at 12 and 6. CLG will most likely be the number 4 team at 11 and 7. Phoenix 1 will most likely be the number 5 team at 10 and 8. And then Immortals and Echo Fox will be in the 6th, 7th place, both at 7 and 11. But Immortals wins the head-to-head. Immortals beat Echo Fox twice in their head-to-head. So Echo Fox has to actually have a better record, so they have to be 8 and 10 or better in order to be better than Immortals. And then for the teams that I have that are probably not going to make the playoffs unless they have some really good luck or just play really well is Dignitas, Envy, and Team Liquid. Team Liquid is at the bottom because Envy beat them the first time, so it's really going to depend on their matchup in Week 7. If Team Liquid's able to beat Envy in Week 7, then Team Liquid might move up to the number 9 spot. For the EU side, in Group A, G2 pretty much has the number 1 spot on lockdown. Misfits has the number 2 spot on lockdown, and Fnatic is very likely to get the number 3 spot, and that leaves Giants and Roccat to not make the playoffs. So, and who's going to wind up having to go to the relegation is really going to depend on the Giants versus Roccat matchup in Week 8. Giants won the first match, so if Rocket's able to beat Giants in the second matchup, then that makes things a lot more interesting. And then in Group B, Unicorns of Love looks like they're going to run away with the group and finish in first place. H2K and Splice are going to be most likely even, around 8 and 5. H2K won the first match against Splice. If they're able to win the second match against Splice in Week 10, then they will secure the number 2 spot most likely, unless there's a lot of upsets. So Splice not only has to beat H2K, but it's looking like they're going to need to upset either Unicorns of Love or G2 in order to be able to guarantee the number 2 spot. And that's really important because that's going to determine who goes up against Misfits. I think Misfits is an incredibly strong team. I would definitely prefer to go up against Fnatic as opposed to Misfits. So you definitely want to be the number 2 team in Group Bravo if you can. And that leaves Vitality and Origin to be in the 4th and 5th spot. Very unlikely that Origin's going to be able to get up to that 4th spot. So it's most likely that Vitality is safe from relegation, and Origin will be going to the relegation tournament. So again, I just want to apologize to you guys that I just don't have the time. I've tried, really hard to try and put in the effort for these videos, and I just don't have the time. Like, I've cut back on video games, I've cut back on TV shows, I've cut back on sleep, and I still don't have the time to really put in the effort I need to make these videos as good as they need to be. So I apologize for that. If you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. And I hope you guys stick with the channel because I will be coming back stronger than ever in the summer split. We will be doing the fantasy leagues in the summer split, and I will do a better job of organizing that in the summer split. I'm going to do it based off of time zones rather than just off of arbitrary start times. I think that'll work out a lot better as far as when the drafting occurs. And if there are any videos in particular that you want me to do during the break between the spring and the summer split, let me know. If there are certain videos that I do that you enjoy, that you want to see more of, definitely leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you've gotten this far in the video, you definitely should subscribe. But I hope you all have a fantastic day. This is Randomonium signing off.